Hello everyone, and welcome to the Kelly Alexandra Show. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to get these perfect, magnificent, beautiful eyebrows. Just kidding, but really, they look pretty good all the products I used, which are the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit, Maybelline Define-A-Brow, and the e.l.f. Eyebrow Clear Mascara, all cost together around $8 total. These products can be found at Target, and I know this can be found at like any drugstore, but the e.l.f. products I think are mostly at Target, and these are only $1 each. $1! Oh yeah, let's just jump into this tutorial. Okay, so first I want to talk about how I maintain my eyebrows. What I do to really just maintain the hairs, and every day if I see a stray, I'll pluck it, but usually once or twice a week I'll kind of do a bunch of them, and so I'll pluck out all the extra strays that are around with my tweezers. Okay, so once you have plucked a lot of the strays, you're gonna take one of these, which is just a spoolie. It's just like a mascara wand. And you could totally just get some makeup remover on an old mascara and clean the entire brush of it with makeup remover and just make sure it's very clean, get it all off so that it's looking kind of like this again. And what we do with this is we take scissors. These are Tweezerman scissors. Tweezerman is my favorite company to get either tweezers or scissors for eyebrows. They last forever, they're really good, and you can order them online, and Ulta carries them. I know Ulta does, and Sephora might, but I'm positive the Ulta does, and Target even might, so I'm not sure about that. And what I do is, you want to get rid of all those long hairs, because if they go astray, it'll kind of just ruin the perfect look of your eyebrows. So we're going to brush them up like this, and there are going to be hairs that stick up, and you're going to take your scissors, and you're going to cut them. All the hairs that are sticking up past the spoolie. So you can see all those like hairs up there. Now I'm going to brush them away because I just cut them off. And we're going to brush them down too because there are some hairs that face downward. And okay, so once you've done that, you can also do it to these ones out here a little bit. Because my hairs out here tend to go this way, and I don't have a lot of them. I know, you're probably thinking I'm a crazy person who cuts off all my hairs, but all my hairs that grow right in this region are very light and are very patchy. So, no, I'm not a crazy person that plucks all my eyebrows out, I promise. See, this side is not even like that. This side the hair grows. I don't understand. I don't know. Everyone's eyebrows are different, right? If you have a lot of hairs in here, I recommend using one of those little razor things that you can just kind of get rid of them all. So yeah, once you have just, your eyebrows a little cleaned up, they'll be a little easier to work with. And these are the products that I like to use for a pencil to outline my eyebrows, and they're the Maybelline Define-A-Brow. These are amazing. They're comparable to the MAC eyebrow pencils. I think they're just fabulous, and they're so cheap. They're like $7, $8. The MAC ones are like at least $15. So yes, love these. And I have them in two different colors. I have medium brown and I have dark brown. I don't know if you can see the lid is different colors. You see that? Yeah. What we're going to be using today is the medium brown, because the medium brown with blonde hair goes really well, and the dark brown is a little better. Sometimes I'll use both, but usually I'll just use this one. The dark brown I'll use when I'm doing a very dramatic look, or I don't know, whenever I just feel like a look would look better with the darker brown. It's a little more of a less warm tone brown too. So I'm going to be using the medium brown, and make sure it's lifted a lot. I make sure it's up about this much out of the container. I don't know what this is. But, so what I'll do is I'll draw my eyebrows around, I'll trace the outside of them. like to do, if you didn't see what I did, I trace the bottom like this, and then I'll trace the top, and I'll make the two meet where my arch begins. Approximately from your nose to your pupil is where your arch should be. I mean, you don't have to measure that out every time because your arch should usually just kind of do that, and you can totally just eyeball it. I don't do that anymore. But, so yeah, and then we're going to do the same thing with the other side. Now what I'm going to be using is, this is just an angled brush from Crown. Any angled brush will do, it works just fine. And I'm using the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in the color Medium. This is what they look like. Now, this is what I'm going to be using. This eyeshadow, the powder. This stuff I've used before and it works okay. I used it when I lost my eyebrow pencil and it did okay at, stenciling it out and filling it in, and then I put the powder on top. But I really like the color of this powder. It works beautifully. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fill in kind of this area of the eyebrow. And then I'm going to blend it out just a little bit with this. I made it a little lighter out here. If you had to use one or the other, I would definitely recommend using only powder, because the powder is what makes the pencil stay on all day. It sets the pencil in so that it doesn't wear off. And just in general, the powder will look more natural if you don't want your eyebrows to look as crazy as mine maybe. Just so you know, I don't bring the powder all the way out here so that I can keep the line very thin, because that's the way I like it. You could totally be finished here, but what I like to do last is I take this e.l.f. Lash and Brow Clear Mascara, and I'll just take the eyebrow side. I'm pretty sure the eyelash side works just fine, but I'll just take the eyebrow side. And this is what I've been using lately, and it works really well. And it's only $1, which is nice. Just like this one. This thing, also only $1. So we're going to take this, and we're going to brush the eyebrows in the direction we want, and it's going to make the hair show a little bit more on this outside area, just making your eyebrows look a little more natural. So yeah, those are your perfect drugstore product eyebrows. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope to hear from all of you guys soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful spring. Bye.